What's up, y'all? And I'm back, right? And what we doing in this video, we trying to get this blue thing, this Razor MX650 perfect, man. We gotta get him perfect, right? I ran into one problem, just one problem, right? And that's with the motor. The motor is fine and perfect, right? But I had to run it in reverse so it could sit this way. So I'm thinking that it's losing power, right? I can't get it to the 70 miles per hour it's supposed to go. So I'm not tripping off of that, you know what I'm saying? I take that loss. But I love the torque that it's got, right? It got the most torque ever. I ain't never rode nothing with the torque that this got. So I told myself, I'm just gonna make this bike right here into a stunt bike. You feel me? So if I'm gonna make it to the stunt bike that I want it to be, I gotta make everything perfect with it, right? So what I had to do, I had to change the sprocket and the chain sides, right? So the sprocket I'm running on this thing right now, this is a 57.2 sprocket. You probably can't see it, but just go off my word. So this is a 57.2 sprocket, right? So the chain size on this bike, right? This is a 420 chain. At first, I had a 428 chain on it, and it was just too much. It was just too big, and it was just too much, and it made a lot of noise. But I'm telling y'all, I will show y'all, you know what I'm saying, that this right here is quiet, it run way more smooth, and it got great power. It's this motor right here still generate a lot of power with this smaller sprocket. It generate a lot of power. I didn't know that. I thought I needed a bigger sprocket to generate as much power as it generate, right? It got super torque. So as soon as I touch it, bam, it lift up. And it still do the same thing with this smaller sprocket and this smaller chain. I didn't know that till now, right? So I will let y'all check it out, you know what I'm saying? And let y'all see how this right here, this 57.2 sprocket is just perfect. It's perfect for this 120, this QS120 motor, right? And in the front of the motor, on the motor, right? I got a 10-tooth sprocket. So it makes everything perfect. I think the ratio of it is a 5.7 or something like that, right? Perfect. So it got a little speed, you know what I'm saying? It got the crazy speed that it's supposed to have. And I think, like I said, it's in reverse. That's the reason why. But it got good speed, and it got a whole bunch of torque, right? And also, y'all, we are not finished with the red thing, right? This is the signature bike. The Mighty Man, you see that right there? This is the Mighty Man bike, the signature bike. So we can't give up on this bike because we all know that the motor on this bike, the one motor, is junk. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. I feel like it's really junk. It just got high speed. It goes fast, but it has no torque. So what we're gonna do with this one, we're gonna take this motor off and we're gonna put in a QS160 on this motor. So I wanna try to figure out how can I put a QS160 on this bike right here. We'll put a QS160 on this swing arm. You feel me? I don't want that long ass swing arm where you can't do wheelies and shit. I just want a small 5-inch swing arm, the swing arm we got on here right now, and we're gonna have to do some freaking rigging. We're gonna have to rig it up and try to see how we're gonna fit it on there. So that's our next project. It's a QS160 on this bike, right? But we fit to finish up this bike. We almost completed, and we gonna take it for a rip right now. And we out.